This week, we explore Harbour Island, where you'll see the famous pink sand beaches.
We're gonna go to the pink sand beach, play in the sand. We brought a shovel so we can make our own fort. Or
Hand me that bag.
Yeah.
Hand me that bag,
Pit with the
Caleb.
fort. Caleb, what?
Hand me that bag. Snorkel gear.
Alright, water bottle. Is that it?
Nope.
That's it.
I gotta go get a shirt. Other than that, we're good to go.
Caleb.
We use the government dock to pull our dinghy up and beach it. Then, a local sets us up with a golf cart.
We drove up the hill and parked at the public beach access. Now we get to just sit and enjoy the day in the pink sand. This truly is the most magical beach we've ever been to. The colors are just breathtaking. Look, that's where they keep the horses.
Me and my brothers were all digging holes in the sand to act as a little sand fort to fight with each other, throwing sandballs back and forth, of which I ended up getting buried in my hole later on.
I bought myself some LaCroix. They were $24 for a case, which their case is 2 of our 12 packs, so $24 like 99 for 24. But I had to do that because our Soda Stream, I ended up buying the Soda Stream and then the canisters. Well, our Soda Stream is a quick connect canister and the canisters I bought were not. So when it's time to change the canisters, it doesn't fit and it doesn't work. So we have another month to go on our trip and I might end up just having to buy them after all. I bought the case and they are all labeled on the top that says Mom. They are not to be drunk by the children. Caleb is sitting here for some LaCroix. Mommy loves him. That's enough! Stop! So I will treat myself to about 1 a day.
No.
It says Moms, and then...
We didn't drink the whole thing.
I know.
Thank you.
It's empty. It's empty. At least I didn't take any.
The one that didn't steal my drink. Maybe they're my favorite for the day. What are you reading?
What?
What are you reading?
Explore Academy, Book 7.
How many times have you read this series?
This would be my 3rd, but only 2nd time reading this book.
Hey, Carter.
Ring pop.
You want a ring pop?
I'll bury you next.
What flavor?
Watermelon.
Are they all? Oh, I got the only one that's not sour.
Cheers.
You guys need to get off.
Rinse off before you go. Take
I
that.
don't want that. That's for you.
What flavor is that? Was searching around online last night and I found a website, and I'll have to put it in the link or in the description below for you. But we discovered that the southern half or southern third of Harbour Island is owned by like a non-for-profit like members only club. And back in the like 60s, I think it was 60s, this big piece of the island came for sale. It was a private estate. And a bunch of families got together because they loved the island. They didn't want to get all overdeveloped, and they bought it. And it started with 11 families, and now there's 30 families that own something like 100 acres or something like that. It's quite big, and it's all private. But there's a set of old cannons down at this very southern end of the island that were once part of a fort that protected the southern entrance to the harbor. And you're allowed, if you come in, you can check in, and they'll let you come down and walk through. So it's all natural. So they've got trails and hiking throughout. You can't go to the beaches or any of the houses, but they'll let you come down and check out the cannons as long as it's during business hours. So they were very friendly. So again, we'll have Jolene put in the, I'll have to look up. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but very cool. I have faith in you. Bugs?
No, giant spider web.
Okay, then that's not.
Right in my
Oh,
face.
there's a spider.
Alright, you're safe.
Oh, that is not fun. I ran into a spider web. It crossed the path.
Alright, keep your hat out. Keep waving it.
My hat doesn't cover the spider webs that are across from the trees on the ground.
You got it though,
look,
right?
Look for a stick that's broke loose, and you can, or palm frond, and you can wave it in front of you. Keep walking until you find one.
Stick.
You just
Part
walk
of
through it.
your head literally hit one.
See that one?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Don't stop, please. Keep going.
Can I go swimming in the ocean?
Spider web on the right.
Also known as your other left.
Don't step on that table.
Where is that spider? Can't see it.
Straight out to right.
We don't see any cannons, but a lot of creepy spiders.
A bit disappointing, like a lot of hikes we do in the Bahamas. We think right here may have been where they were mounted. We have gone both directions and we see no cannons anywhere. But we look in the water, we see shapes that very well could be. Remember, anybody bring their mask with them?
Caleb has goggles. It's quite a surge coming in though.
Maybe we dinghy down here in our dinghy later on. Alright, let's go back to the haunted forest.
Yeah. A hard
Let's get here.
Roads only.
What do you think?
I don't know. We're going to go ask them if they know their cannons fell in the water. Maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, we know that.
Hang on. Hot.
Are you trying to drift?
Bahamian drifting. Well, boo. This just goes back to what we've always said about the Bahamas. Their motto is, we don't tell you anything. Although we love the Bahamas, don't get us wrong, they don't tell us anything. So we went back to the office where we checked in and we said, man, I think your cannons are gone or fell in the water. And he goes, oh no, they're in the bushes. You have to like go through the bushes. Well, why didn't you tell us that when we checked in? We went to the end of the path and there was a sign that said cannon that way. And why didn't you tell us it's in a bush? So it's hot and we're not going back. So another trip for another time.
After a long day at the beach, we went to Captain Bob's Marketplace to get some food for provisions because we don't know when we'll hit another grocery store. So we're preparing.
What kinds of things did we get?
Some flavoring for waters, bananas, fruits, veggies, a lot of stuff, hamburger and hamburger buns, and a lot of meat.
What kind of meats did they have?
I think we got chicken and hamburgers. And after a long day at the beach, I thought they'd be out of energy at some point, but they're not. They're not.
How much was our total for all of it?
$500.
$300?
How much?
$304?
How much was like the chicken and stuff?
Like onions are $3.27 a pound, tomatoes are $4.90 a pound. Cheese is $1.60 a pound. Hamburger patties are $8.25 a pound. They bill us for ground pork at $5.10 a pound. Ground turkey is $12 a pound. Alright, how do we get to Piggly Wiggly?
Go to what?
Piggly Wiggly.
I think we go that way.